Today we're going to check out one of the top ed tech tools out there, Kahoot. Kahoot is an interactive exchange of questions and answers in which users can earn points, spark debates, and/or gather data. Let's look around their website. When you search the word Kahoot, you will see there are a few different options. The first option is the most widely used. Clicking on Kahoot it or kahoot.it will allow you to enter a game. We'll check that out in a minute. For now, we want to explore the tool more before we play, so we'll click on kahoot.com. To create an account, click on Sign Up. There are some different options for how you will be using Kahoot. I will choose Teacher. You then have the option to use Google, which is super convenient, or to sign up with your email. I will choose Google. It will offer you different account options and will ask you for some information. Once you have filled out your information, click on Join Kahoot. Kahoot will then walk you through a couple of introduction slides. You can choose your teaching level. They do ask that you add at least one to continue. You can add your interests. Again, you must choose at least one. And they show you a screen to get you started. As you can see, they start you off on your topic of interest. You don't have to start there though. You can click, erase, and search any topic you'd like. If you draw your eye to the top menu bar, you can see your options. You can create a new Kahoot here, which we'll get to in a minute, check out any of the Kahoots you may have created already, or find public Kahoots. There are millions of public Kahoots that have already been created, most of them created by teachers. When you click on Find Kahoots, it offers you different ways to search. You can check out the featured Kahoots, the most popular, what's trending now, what's trending near you, or the top Kahooters. Let's check out the top Kahooters. These are hand-picked by Kahoot for recent things that have been uploaded and that are excellent Kahoots. These are all available for you to use, edit, or simply save. As you can see, once you click on your selection, the top Kahooters, it will give you some results. It will show you an icon of the quiz, the title, the user, when it was uploaded, how many questions there are, how many plays it has gone through, and it will give you the option to play, favorite, or duplicate. You can also click here to share or report this Kahoot. Let's go ahead and look at what happens when you click on the 10 questions. It pops open a preview of the questions for you. You can also populate the answers. This is very important. Not usually when looking over the top Kahooters, but sometimes if you're searching for something that may have been created by a student, it is important to check that the answers are correct. You can go ahead and play the Kahoot from this option once you've previewed it, or simply click the X and go back to find another one. Besides finding public Kahoots, Kahoot also offers an extensive frequently asked questions bank, amazing support, and it also gives you the option over here to click on for some excellent new tips. This will also bring you to the screen that will show you your stats. Because I just created this account, I'm all zeros. Hopefully that will change soon. Okay, let's check out what a Kahoot would look like when creating a brand new one. Kahoot gives you many options to create. Quiz is the one most commonly used. Jumble helps you put things in order or sequence. Discussion is also an option, as well as survey. Here's an example of a quiz that I created. I entered the title. I gave it a hashtag because Kahoot sorts and searches with hashtags. I gave it a nice description, again including that hashtag for my content. Made my Kahoot visible to everyone. My language chosen was English, although there are over 50 languages to choose from. and I indicated that this was a school audience. I gave credit to the resources where I found some of my information, and I also uploaded a YouTube video to be played while we're signing up. This is the cover image for my quiz. Once I have all of this information completed, I can hit OK Go. Then Kahoot will ask me to start building some questions. Just like I filled out the previous form, you enter the questions and you choose the options. In your answers, you can use all kinds of symbols, special characters, currency, or other things. Once your question is created, there will be a new menu. I want you to draw your eyes to the red circles. This circle simply shows that you can sort your questions by dragging and dropping them to switch up the order if you'd like. If you like this question the way it is, you can go on and add the next one. You can also switch up the time limit, edit, duplicate, or delete. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. We've only added one question, but it will give you a great idea. There are also some options once you're done, instead of just playing, to share, preview, or edit. But let's play. Kahoot has this amazing tool that will show you what it's like to play the Kahoot, even if you don't have anyone to play with. It's called the preview mode. When you click on the preview mode, you will have to choose if you're going to be using classic, which means each player has their own device, or team mode, where you're sharing. There are also some more game options here for music, time limits, displaying the game pin, and other things that you can check out. From here, it will give you the game pin, and you can create. Once you click it, it will begin loading. The game pin will appear up here, and when you're working with students, this would be the pin that you would give out. We are still waiting for our game pin. The reason that is because we haven't chosen which mode. I'm going to go ahead and click Classic. Our game pin will populate at the top. You can see that video playing now while I'm waiting for students to enter. In preview mode, I am the student, so I'm going to go ahead and enter this game pin over here. 687803, just like it says up here. I'm going to click enter. This is exactly what it would look like for a student. And then I'm going to enter my nickname. I usually encourage students to just use their real name. Sometimes though, with the older kids, it can be fun to use nicknames. Click OK Go, and I'm in. My name pops up. As a teacher, I can kick my name out, as they warn you below if it's a naughty nickname, but everything looks good. Let's hit start. There's my image that I uploaded for my quiz, and here comes that one and only question we created. Which G Suite product is best to sort data? You can see the image I uploaded, and here are my choices. Now this is the teacher side. I can skip this question. You can see my timer clocking down. No one has answered yet because I'm the only player. Here are my choices. This is all the students will see. I better make a selection. Nope, I wasn't lucky. The correct answer was Sheets. This is exactly what the screen would look like for the students. As a teacher, you have the option to show them the image again to provide some reteaching or validation. You could show them this is Docs, Sheets, Sites, and Forms. And the answer that we were looking for was Sheets. If there were more questions, we would go on. Because that's the end, it's showing us our results. Speaking of results, you can check out those results in a couple different ways. You can download them into a direct download CSV file or right to your Google Drive. Very convenient. You also have more options because Kahoot loves options. You can play again or start a whole new game. I love it when Kahoot gives us these tips down here. On the student side, you'll see that they have an opportunity to rate their experience. They can see if they learned something, if they recommend it, and how it made them feel. Those results will be shown to the class. There it is. We've talked a lot about Kahoot today, and I know it can sound overwhelming, but here are 6 reasons that I'll leave you with to start Kahooting. It's flexible, Simple, diverse, engaging, global, and free. I hope this video can help you get started.